Hey, yeah, part two. But as I was saying in the last video before it cut off, basically, like, people shouldn't be discriminated against or, like, bashed against just because a little group of their whole, group or whatever had terrorized or made something bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if you're walking down the street and somebody's like, oh, look, she looks Muslim, let's go and, hate her for that. Let's go and terrorize her for that and stuff like that. Why? The stupid, ignorant idiots who do that. I mean, what the heck? You're going to terrorize that one woman just because, some retards, some idiots, and, that happen to be of the same faith as her, happen to do something, happen to terrorize our nation and everything like that? No.
And I have a question, like, how would you feel, like, alright, if it wasn't Muslims who did 9/11, what if it was Christians? Would you hate a whole Christian race too? Oh no, I don't think so, because Christianity is one of the biggest religions in this whole country, that mostly this country is either Catholic or Christian. So you're not going to criticize another Christian. You're just going to criticize Muslims just because it so happened that Muslims blew up the World Trade Center. That's not fucking right, right? What if it was Buddhists or agnostic people or Jews? I mean, like, come on. What's the point? We are all people. We are all God's children. And me personally, in my view, we are all brothers and sisters, no matter what race we are or what religious belief, no matter how sick some people are. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to diss so many people just because of one thing that I know it's a big impact off of everybody, but doesn't necessarily mean that you gotta diss a certain kind of people for that. Because I'm telling you, this fucking pisses me off. I mean, I'm probably not changing anyone's mind or anything, but how would you feel if that, like, you fell in love with this person and they didn't tell you who they were because you made a comment like you hate that certain type of people, and they loved you so much that they just wanted to keep it away from you? Maybe after a year you find out that they're that type of person. Would you hate them for that? Would you give up loving that person just because they're that certain way? Or what if you had your best friend you've known since you were three, and you find out one day that they converted to this religion? Are you going to feel betrayed? Or are you going to just disown them for that? Are you really? Because if you are, then you're a fucking asshole. You seriously are. You don't care about anyone but just your own criticism. And think about it. We have the Holocaust that happened, and Jews were being killed just because they were Jews. They're not German, full-blood German, or they just weren't pure, as so-called what they have said. Okay? How would you feel if that was a whole Christian faith? How would you feel if that was a whole Islamic faith? I mean, come on. There's no difference in between people. This goes the same for orientation, gender,
race,
transsexual people. We were
anything.
all people. And I probably might not change anyone's mind, but this fucking pissed me off to the point of no return. And I just want to say, if people like who hate Muslims and for right now is disgusted by me because I'm one of them, fine then. Don't leave a comment. Don't say anything to me, because I'm not up for racial bullshit. Alright? I've had too many people ridicule me in my life. I'm 15 people. In my 15-year-old life, people have ridiculed me. I've lost many friends. People hated me just because I'm Muslim. Just because that one thing, and they don't even fucking know me. And you can ask any of my friends, I'm like one of the coolest people, maybe, or the most fun people to ever hang around. And yet, you're just not going to sit there and get to know me just because I'm that certain type of person.
And that's the most shallowest thing ever. It's the stupidest thing ever. But hey, if that's how you are, that's who you are.
So yeah, just leave video responses text comments and all that stuff. And just tell us what you think.
Yeah, so, bye.